Hello, just going to show you how to check out a book on our regional Sora ebook collection. So I will put something in the Google Classroom or somewhere for you to be able to click on the link that takes you directly to our instance of the catalog. So if you just go to Sora.com, it's not really going to know where you are, or SoraApp.com. It's not going to know where you are in the region, and it's going to have a hard time finding your library in your school. But if you click on this list or link, you're going to get the list of all the schools in our region. And you're going to slide all the way down to OCM BOCES. I know some of you have a hard time with the trackpad, but Miss Kesey said that there is a workaround for that. So maybe I'll ask her about that this morning, just so you know. But I hit sign in using OCM BOCES. And you're going to see I'm signed into a bunch of different accounts here, but I'm going to pick the one that's associated with OCM BOCES in my personal account. So yours would end in at stu.ocmboces.org. This is me, Allison Combs. I click on that. And now I am logged into Sora. It's going to default to my assignments tab or what I'm already have checked out. So these are some of the things I already have checked out. If I go to the Explore tab, I can see the hot titles here. There's the subjects. We just got access to 52 magazines, and they are I would say varying interests, and you can have back issues of those as well. Next month we're getting comics, and we're really excited about that. So in the fall, I talked to you all about our Battle of the Books, and these are some books that we're doing, and there's they're kind of arranged by grade band. But if we slide again back all the way to the top, and I know that I'm really interested in reading, I love fantasy, Wheel of Time, because I watched that show on Amazon Prime. I can see that we have the first book in Wheel of Time on there, and it's ready to borrow, and I can check it right out. So borrow, and now I can read right in the browser, and you can read right on a Chromebook. So to turn the page, we just have to wait for our cursor to kind of go to that open palm, and you can click. And now I can read like this, or if I click in the center of the page, again with my open palm, I will bring up this menu, and I can change how some of my, how the book looks on the screen. So I went from having the side-by-side page that you would see traditionally, like when you have an open book, to having the one column that's kind of similar to reading on a Kindle or your phone. And now also, I don't care for the size of this font. I like it nice and big, so I made it huge. And then the other thing that I have a preference for is I prefer my screen to be dark. So now that looks like something that I like to read, and I can keep reading. And when I X out of this, we're talking about a widow right now, X out of it, and now I come back to my Sora catalog because I already selected which Google profile. It's going to automatically log me in, and I can see continue reading. Oh, I'm back, and I want to continue Eye of the World. I can click from there, or it also remembers that that's the last thing I was doing, and I can click right here in the center, and I should still be on that page about the widow. That's correct. Okay. So the other nice thing is, if I go back to my Explore tab, if I'm just looking at the hot titles list, again, there's a lot of like already populated lists that we use. But let's say, again, I told y'all I like fantasy. So if I click on fantasy here, I can use some of these narrowing refinements at the top here to drill down to something that really interests me. So today I'm looking for an audiobook or an ebook. And today I'm also looking for, if I click on preferences, something that's checked in. Apply. Now they're kind of sorted on like most popular. So I can kind of scroll through. And again, if I'm thinking or considering Castle of Lies, I have not read that one. I'm not even sure what it's about. But if I click on the title, I get my little synopsis here and I can see what it's about. The other thing that I will tell you right now is, and I kind of, there's another collection of books that you have access to. It's called NY Reads. So I'm going to actually edit this and I'm going to remove my NY Reads just to show you how to add it. So if I come here and I say add library and I start searching, I can do NY Reads. And this is something that as a region, we opted to go in with other New York school library systems and buy a collection of titles that are always available. So these are always going to be checked in. But if I scroll all the way down again to my O's, because it's a lot of schools, there's a lot of schools that are participating in this, and I click on OCM BOCES and I sign in using OCM BOCES, it's just going to use that, again, we're going to use the same account, our OCM BOCES email. And now I'm signed in and I can see this library's collection. And I've heard a lot of things about this author and I'm very interested. So maybe I will check her out. But these are some audiobooks. But again, the same things apply. We can do a general search. We can use these popular subjects. We can take a look at the collections. It looks like they've kind of grouped some titles together for us. So I hope that's helpful. And let me know if you have any questions.